Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The kicker, Blake Grupe, set to start it. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Oh, and there's a big hit right away. He is knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. First and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! 180! Ready, shot! Sit hot!
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Jackson now. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start? Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
Third down, 3 to go.
180! Shot!
Again, it's Jackson. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot!
Jackson now to throw on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here. First and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready? 18, Pioneer.
Right to the air goes Daniels. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Come 19, come 19.
On first down, Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Commander's first down.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And a short pickup down to the 21.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired.
Here we go.
Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Groupie's kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Sit hot, hot. Sit hot.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Dulcich now brought in motion. Daniels now on first down. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Dulcich open, downfield, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On the zone read, it's a give to Miller. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Let's go. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Dulcich now brought in motion.
Ready.
Daniels to throw on second down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4.
Set.
Dulcich now brought in motion.
Set go.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This will be from 56 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And this will be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and a yard. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. That's quickly out to Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he is finally going to be tracked down. It is a huge loss. So we are through one. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by...
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Lion.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Brian Robinson, touchdown Commanders. His 12th touchdown of the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Here we go, set!
The motion man here is McClure. And that is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 70!
On second down, it's Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. Now, here's second and goal.
Smash. Here we go, here we go. Hey, smash.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Hey.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the one, setting up third and goal. it's the tight end. And waiting, no signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Let's get a camera on this defensive coordinator, Mike. He's got to be fired up from what he sees from this defense. Huge stop there, no gain, forces a 4th down.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Commanders are back within 5.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here comes a return from the end zone. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot!
Now, Jackson. To the right side here, pass is caught. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
To throw is Jackson. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
What are you? Sit up!
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And that is incomplete.
And in a game where it seems like this quarterback hasn't really done much wrong, that's really his most critical missed throw so far. He's had himself a really good game up until this point, but I think that's one when he goes back and watches the tape, he knows he should have had it.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Daniels now going to look to throw. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70. And up.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They're able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Throwing again, Daniels. A pass taken in by Miller. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. That catch number 40 on the season for him. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready? Go!
Play action. Here's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Throwing on second down, Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
79 Broncos. Here we go, set.
From the shotgun on third, a throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part.
That one taken in. Touchdown, Ravens. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Last thing, 19. Set,
On first and 10, here's Daniels. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On first down, Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They send him right out of the slot. Daniels to throw on second down. On target. Got it to McClure. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
70 range.
Receiver in motion. Going right. Third and short. And it's Daniels. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
180.
To the air one more time with Jackson. This one complete right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. He'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the right side, catch made by McLaurin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Dulcich now brought in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll look underneath, and here's Miller. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They motion the slot man left.
Go!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Chop 60. Chop 60. Let's go. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Now Daniels. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Ready, shot.
A first down throw for Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Take it on in. Touchdown, Ravens. So that's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Cup 19. 19 tight. Set go.
On second down, it's Daniels. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Go trap.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. A pass taken in by Miller. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Jackson now on second down. There's that man again. Another catch.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Football continues after this.
Oh, ready?
Here's third down and a few inches.
Ready, tonight?
That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Baltimore. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Panther 11! Panther 11! Come on.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Here we go, set!
On play action, Daniels under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Ready!
Once again, it's Miller. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Here we go, here we go!
2nd down and 8.
7 Pirates! 19 Lions! Hut, hut.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Go!
To throw is Daniels. And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive.
going for it all. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing now, Daniels. On target, got it to McLaurin. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over.
That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Throwing left side. Then it's taken in by Williams. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
The second down throw is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down. Again, it's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. Second down and 3. To the air one more time with Jackson. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out